Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy. Today we're looking at the RS6 Performance. I'll include a link to the Audi in Salt Lake's website in the description down below. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Landon. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a twin-turbo 4-liter V8 that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 14 around town, 21 on the highway, with power outputs being 621 horsepower and then 627 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. This one's finished in everyone's favorite flat gray, which looks pretty darn good with the lines. Now, popping down below, we've got these cool sequential lights for the headlights. You can see the carbon fiber trim there in the venting, then the rest of the grille is all blacked out. There's more carbon fiber there on the front lip. And with this flat gray, it definitely gives us an aggressive look. Tire and wheel setup is 285 by 30 by 22. The wheels are completely blacked out with this. Got these giant red brake calipers. You can see giant brake rotors as well. It has plenty of stopping power. The fenders kind of bulge a little bit more here at the RS6. More carbon fiber on the mirror caps, also with the side skirts. And this is where you can see the station wagon appearance. And this is a big car. It's about the same length as a Toyota Land Cruiser. Now when it comes to the key fob, we've got our lock and unlock function opening for the hatch, and then we have got the RS badge there on the back. Now when it comes to space, compared to the RS7 sibling, this has a lot more vertical cargo space because of the station wagon design. If you need more space, you have these tabs to throw down the seats. Now I've got a fun sequential animation there for the taillights, just like the headlights. Of course, we got blacked out badges here in the back, and then you can see down below more carbon fiber. And the exhaust tip covers on this thing are massive. And that sums things up for the exterior, which I think looks really cool and unique in today's market. Now pop inside. So unlike the RS7, this actually has normal windows, and then you can see we've got sunshade there on the back. Really nice trim up top. You got the carbon fiber down below. You've got a little bit of suede red stitching below that. Really nice red stitching all over the seats. Cool design too with the quilting. Good legroom here in the back. We also have a little storage pocket. Vents for the rear passengers. This is the screen to control the climate controls. You have a zone for either side, then USB ports and a 12 volt. Rear passengers also get a sunroof. And yeah, compared to the RS7, this actually has quite a bit of headroom. Let's now pop up front. Same nice trim all over the front door panel. We've got the red stitching, the suede, all of that. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. We've got memory seat functionality. The mirrors do power fold in, and then you've got all of your window controls. Very sporty design with the front seats. Really nice stitching all down the center. Power adjustments on the side with the lumbar. And then all of our light controls are here on the side, and then you've got more of that cool carbon fiber trim. And let's start her up. Now the steering wheel itself is very sporty with the flat bottom design. RS logo here at the bottom, and the steering wheel is fully perforated all around with the red stitching in the center. Paddle shifters there in the back. You got practical controls for the center on the one side, volume phone controls, RS mode there on the other side. And then in the center this has Audi's virtual cockpit, which is very customizable in terms of the information that you can display and how the display actually looks. A lot of other cars have this nowadays, but Audi was kind of pioneering in it in a way. We have a heads-up display, and then again more nice trim all across the dash. This does come with Audi's 360 camera system, which has really good resolution and has this fun exterior shot, which you can see different angles of the car. Now, as for the infotainment system, it's got a shortcut bar here, very responsive. There's a bit of glare on the screen, but overall visibility with it is pretty good. And then there is a little vehicle tab, and this tab will let us control stuff like the drive modes, and then also, you know, adjust the seats. There's a lot that you can actually customize with this. We've got a secondary screen down below that's kind of like our climate screen. It has the heated and ventilated seats, the dual zone climate, but then it has random stuff like auto stop start and your parking assist built into it too. And then we have some physical-ish buttons, so like your drive mode select there. Again, can't really see it because these things are so bright for like the parking assist and your safety tech shortcut button. At least you have an analog volume control. Got some cup holders with a 12 volt shifter there for the 8-speed. And then again with the parking brake, I think Audi should consider changing the trim on this because it looks nice, but then when the sun hits it, you can't see. And then with the center console, got a wireless phone charging pad, some USBs. Nice trim here on the top as well. And then we've got another sunroof up front. Now, I don't have the window sticker on this particular one, but an RS6 Performance stickers for over 140,000. See how it performs. RS6 Avant. Such a cool car. I'm gonna say this right off the bat. Audi, I don't think you watch my reviews, but if you do, you need to make an off-road version. I think that as a brand, you are a little bit behind the curve, rather, when it comes to the off-roading stuff. Everyone else is doing crazy off-roads. I mean, even Porsche, that's in the same company as you, they did that 911 Dakar. Look how well that thing sold. If there was an RS6 Avant I don't know what you'd call it, but like an off-road version of this, so just basically the height adjustable suspension plus some smaller wheels, all-terrain tires, and maybe, what else would you throw with it? Maybe some cladding on the exterior. It would sell so well. It would, I mean, this already sells well, but it would sell even better. People would pay, rich people would pay crazy money for it. I mean, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I think that is just how things would go. Man, this engine is just phenomenal. Twin turbo V8s are probably one of the coolest powertrains ever. They just have seemingly like unlimited power. There is a little bit of a boost feel at the bottom, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. And so as soon as you kind of get up in the revs, oh man, this thing, it's just a freight train. Now, I just reviewed the RS7 before this. I like this more than the RS7. It's weird how that is. But I think the reason why that is because this feels like this doesn't have such a tapered design, right? It's station wagon, so it's more open. It just feels like a more open car in general. So I think that kind of helps. It doesn't really drive too different. A little bit, but not too different. You're gonna have a little bit more weight over the rear axle on this because of the station wagon design, right? There's just more material used for that versus a tapered off design. Not that much more, but you know, it's going to change the weight distribution a little bit. And the thing I also like about these turbo V8s is how smooth they are. You always have torque, and it's just smooth all the way through. There's never a moment where you're like, oh man, I wish I had more of this, wish I had more of that. It's great. Let's pop it into dynamic. Things will get a little bit more aggressive here. Sounds more aggressive. Oh, buddy. That is crazy. Yeah, just like the RS7, it has a monstrous punch. It really is just insane. Once those turbos really spool up and you get into all the horsepower, I mean, this thing is unstoppable. Oh man, it's crazy. It is crazy. You don't need this much power, but it's cool that it has this much power. It really is. So overall, the RS6, I mean, this is basically a supercar station wagon, right? That's the best way to look at it. And it's unique because Mercedes, they got rid of the E63 wagon. So it's like, if you want a wagon with crazy power, like this is it. This is it. And so again, like I said, I think that Audi should take full advantage of this situation. They should take full advantage and not only, keep selling this in the US market, make an off-road version. It would sell so well. Like, they literally would not be able, like, they'd be sold out for years. I promise you. So, let me guys think about the RS6 Avant, but I think this is a cool, crazy, high-performance station wagon that I'm glad we get it in the US.